Hi friends, and happy Easter week. I hope you're doing well. I just picked up our plastic Easter eggs. Actually, Trevor did, not me. But our kids have been begging us to do an Easter egg hunt like we often do every year. And so of course we're gonna make it happen this year when so many other things are kind of different this year. But I also pulled out our basket out of storage along with this lovely stuff, which honestly, who came up with this stuff? Mess everywhere. But I pulled out the basket and the Lord brought to my mind, honestly, just a real desperate prayer that I prayed years ago. And I wanted to share it with you this morning because I think it's real applicable to kind of where we're at right now. And I just hope it encourages you. I've also been thinking a lot this week about Mary Magdalene. She's a woman in the Gospels that it says Jesus delivered her from 7 demons. I mean, this is a woman who her life was radically transformed by Jesus. She was set free, she was delivered, her life was turned around. And I was just kind of wondering anew this week, wondering what Good Friday must have been like for her. I can't imagine the despair she must have felt or the hopelessness she must have felt. Like, here's this one who really has radically turned her life around, and then she literally watches this one that she has put all of her hope in die on a cross. And I can't imagine the depths of that despair. This prayer that I prayed a number of years ago was kind of in my own bit of despair. I was going through a really hard season and, just kind of feeling like things were hitting me from all sides. I don't know if you've ever experienced that. Like troubles in my job and in my, finances and in relationships and in marriage. And there were so many things that I was praying specifically for the Lord to break through. And it just seemed like one after another, this thing I was hoping in fell apart, and this door I was hoping would open didn't open. And, this thing that I thought was a solution ended up not coming to pass. And there was one day I was just standing at my sink and just really, really discouraged. And I was praying with the Lord, more like pleading, Lord, would you come through and, turn these situations around. And this phrase kind of came out of my mouth that I don't normally, use, but my prayer was, Lord, all my eggs are in this basket. Like essentially saying, Lord, I've got nothing else. Like I've got nothing else. Like all my hope is in you. If you don't come through, we're sunk here. And it was one of those moments where the Lord responded so clearly to me in that moment. And all he said to me was, good. Good. That's right where you need to be. All my eggs are in this basket. Good. All my hope is in you. Good. So many of us right now are kind of experiencing a bit of difficulty just in the way so many things are shaking up, things that we have counted on or things that seem so normal are just, kind of more or less falling apart. And there's this verse in Hebrews 12 that I've been reminded of that basically says everything that can be shaken will be shaken, so that only the unshakable will remain. And I've just been thinking of, we're all experiencing this shaking, but really in the end, it's making Jesus, who is unshakable, more clear, like his dependability more clear. We're seeing that more clearly. Mary Magdalene, she was a woman who, to use that phrase, she put all her eggs in that basket. Like she put all her hope in Jesus. And even when everything seemed lost that Good Friday, she was still putting her hope in Jesus. She still showed up to the tomb that Easter morning to worship. And in that, she received the greatest delighted surprise of all time, and her faith became sight. So I want to encourage you this morning, as we're kind of going through this turbulent time, put all your eggs in that basket, so to speak. Put all your hope in Jesus. Everything is shaky that can be shaky, and Jesus will not be. He is firm, he will remain, you know? And much like, these fun plastic eggs, putting our hope in Jesus, he has a way of delightedly surprising us with his goodness as well. Be encouraged, friends, this Easter season. He is with us. He is strong. He cannot be shaken. Have a great day.